Hello, my name is Shuttley. Welcome back for another episode of Colombian Space Initiative. It's the Supreme Ultimate, and in the previous episode Mexico decided to move a little bit south, but other than that, things seem to be okay still. We did now get the armor designs level 4, so we'll be doing a bit more technology here, and I've started building up a little bit of coastal defenses as well. Building another gun emplacement over there, and also another one near the Ecuadorian border. Also got rid of 2 of the old ships that we had and sold some military goods for the USA. So we should be getting the Air Force production rather soon, actually. And we're making a large amount of money. Oh right, because the research is now quite a bit cheaper. Okay, so we can probably speed that up a tiny bit there. Well, I think we saved like 1 or 2 days, so not all that much in that particular research, but some of the other things should be going faster now. We've got 2 research queued up already. There's quite a few things that we want to research. And these days, most of the research... Oh, actually. Could we get the gun upgrade thingy? Gun design modifications, yes. 200 million. That seems rather decent. There we go. Let's have a look. Does that unlock any... Oh. And the threat level goes up again. As you might expect. So, the war with the Chinese and the Japanese is still going on, and the Chinese have taken quite a bit of land in here. All the way around there. It might be a bit hard to see on the screen there, but here's where the border goes. Now, I don't remember. Was Germany... Germany's fighting Iran. Oh, right, yeah. It's another recording session. It's been a while. Right, so the Germans are still pushing pretty deep into Iran. And looks like Iran is probably going to be annexed soon. Oh, right, they got their capital over here now. Because they lost their arm. Right, Air Force production has been researched. Is there... Hold on, I'm pretty sure that there was some other... Oh, military production... It's a bit expensive, but we can't trade it, so we might as well put that on the queue there. Also, did that unlock any... Oh, there's an interceptor design. Fighter plane design improvements. Okay, so that is... Yeah, that is a bit expensive as well. 1.5 billion. Alright then. But yeah, how much are we spending on research now? 10 million again. So not really making much profit, but not losing much either. Sure, we'll sell a little... Oh, and the threat level goes down again. Just going back and forth. So, of the people that might declare war on us, Greece, Ethiopia, Montenegro, Austria-Hungary. Basically, Cuba is the closest one that might kind of attack us, and then Ecuador. Panama, probably not. Ah yes, one of the gun emplacements has already been completed. It didn't take too long. The second one should be done now. There we go. So yeah, we got another set of troops here that we should probably bring in. They won't be particularly useful here in the jungles, but if we get to the open areas down here and around here, then they should be somewhat useful. Still, oh, Britain is actually offering a pretty good price for the oil there. So our economy is currently fairly good. Unemployment is rather low actually, which is increasing the production cost a fair bit, but we are still making a profit per day. Although not a massive profit, mind you, but it's still better than nothing. Right, so actually in terms of oil production, we are running a bit low on petroleum to sell. Not to mention, we're not even using all of our industrial goods production. It's so bloody expensive. We're expanding the industrial goods stockpile a little bit. Also, that reminds me, did we get the nuclear power plant? Yeah, we did. It's bloody expensive. Annual maintenance is quite a bit. But I reckon that might be better for the energy production. Not to mention it would kind of start kicking in the uranium production in the world. Yeah, as soon as there's some demand for it, then people will start producing it. Let's see, so we are going to get the heavy supply truck rather soon, and these are actually rather good. We'll want to use these because they have, well, they've got pretty high weight, but they can carry 240 tons of goods. Military goods, that is, so you can keep your troops supplied for a while. That is, as you might expect, their function for the most part. Right, so the synthetic antibiotics is actually coming along quite nicely, although it is a bit more expensive than I hoped for, but there's also the missile prototypes which we will be getting, then there's the air-to-air missile concepts and a few other things. Let's actually have a look. So in the space race, there's still neck on neck with the USA. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's probably the Russian one actually. And for the internet race, I'm not entirely sure who's the other one supposed to be. But Great Britain has already won that. For the looks of it, though, by the looks of it. And then Race for Mars. Again, I'm not entirely sure who's going to be doing this. I mean, we'll be doing this eventually. It's just going to take a while, assuming that we can stay alive until there. We're still getting a bit more troops, just so that we can defend our lands. We should be okay, at least for the time being. Right, so this isn't too expensive research. So we'll still be making some money even once we complete that. I mean, we're still making pretty good money from trades, especially military goods and consumer goods. Petroleum portion of the exports has actually dropped quite dramatically. Right, so is the... Okay, unemployment is going up again. That's good. Oh, and there's the heavy supply truck. Right, so let's have a look. How much are we? 12 million per day. Actually, about 15 million for research. Oh, still making some money, but that might actually lower the... Oh, no, it didn't have an effect on the unemployment. Right, so we'll probably wait until we start doing that, although that is bloody expensive, but garrison infantry level up by 100%. Or bring the garrison units up scratch, for the time being anyway, would be a good idea. Oh, right, yeah, we were supporting Australia, just so that we can start maybe selling some things for them. Okay, well, that's a few million there. Japan is out of money. China is pretty much out of money. Who the hell has all the money, then? Brazil, Mexico, United States, France, Peru, okay, so a lot of wealth is on the Western Hemisphere. Hey, gun modification, we can get a little bit of money back from there, and we can probably sell that to... Ooh, missile concepts. Oh, that's another few hundred million. Oh, Australia didn't... Oh, and Peru rejected that as well. Oh, damn it. Come on, I need the money. But you don't want... Okay, never mind then. Oh, you don't want the submarine mass production either. We've been through that. Okay, so we can't really sell anything to there. Did Venezuela have... They got 800 million. We'll probably give them something useful. In Mexico, do we have anything? Nope. Okay, never mind then. At least we got the money from Venezuela there. And then the United States would probably have nothing to give you, unless we want to start giving unit designs, and I'm not entirely sure that you actually want any of that. Nope. Well, you probably want them, you just don't want to pay for them. Which is kind of a problem. Just checking one thing. Really quick, okay, good. Had to make sure that I had the timer on this time, so I'm not gonna go for another 30-minute episode or something like that. Right, so at least we got a little bit of troops there. Now, let's have a look. Provocation, Ecuador... Like, I wouldn't actually mind fighting a little bit here. So, you know what, let me... fund the insurgency a little bit. Oh, right, interesting. I'm not gonna go for 5 million per day. I'm willing to go for like 1 million per day, maybe. And, okay, you are buying some consumer goods. Fair enough. Actually not getting the full price from there, but it's still some extra money. And it's improving relations, so I guess it's alright. You are offering a little bit better... Actually, no. A little bit worse price, I believe, than what it could be. Oh well. Still researching full speed, and pretty sure that we can get quite a bit of this done. But yeah, I might try to provoke a little bit of a war declaration from Ecuador. I mean, we got a little bit of troops in the south, probably not enough to actually win a war. We got plenty of goods. How much population do they have? About 2 million. How good is their unemployment? Not great, not terrible. But yeah, our expenditures are starting to be pretty high. Let's actually have a look. So, if they get enough of a war justification against us, they might declare their war. Because they kind of do hate us. Oh, let me put the weather off again. Basically, I'm gonna have to do that every time I load up the game, unless I can switch it off from here. I don't think I can. No. Okay, never mind then. It's just, it does affect the rendering quite a bit here. Not only the video rendering, but the game rendering as well. You know what? I suppose we can get there. You are still... Oh, you're offering agriculture. I don't think we need that much. Okay, maybe we do. But we can also just buy from the market, so it's not that bad. Unless you're offering a better price, I suppose. That reminds me, can we get some agricultural production up then? Oh, we could build up there. And these are fairly cheap to build, so it's not too hard to do. And it's not going to have a massive effect on the unemployment either, so it's not going to skyrocket the inflation or anything. So we've got 5 military productions over there. I suppose technically, if we do have the money, we could get another one, because we'd make a massive amount of cash from selling this. It's going to cost quite a bit of money to actually get that built. Once we have that, that's going to increase our export values quite a bit again. Although it might also affect quite a bit on the unemployment in the long run. Which is not necessarily all that bad. Right, so we're trying to get the antibiotics. After that we'll get the military production, and then we'll get something else in the queue. For example, we could get the fighter plane design improvements, for example. It's a bit expensive, but at the same time it would unlock a few more things from the... Oh, tensions go up. But yeah, it would unlock a few more things for the airplane stuff. Superconductivity theories. Well, actually, I think the superconductivity might be better. I'm going to do that first. Although I don't remember what it... Okay, magnometers, high performance, composites, Air Force production, modern industrial infrastructure. Ooh, yeah, that is important. Because this will get us the high-speed internet a little bit, not to mention finished goods facility efficiency up by 20%. They will be producing even more. Yeah, that is actually a good idea to do first. And it's a lot cheaper as well, so we can kind of... Oh, and... Okay, so you're requesting petroleum. We did get a decent bit of money out of that, okay. We're still selling a lot of consumer goods as well. It's just there's not quite as good profit margin as in military goods. That's actually bloody insane. Alright, so let's have a look. Of the Ecuador, we're trying to provoke you to declare war on us, basically. Synthetic antibiotics, well, that's gonna increase the cost of medical or healthcare. You know what, I'll leave it there for the time being. But it also increases the quality of it quite a bit, so... Also, have we got on... No, these are still... They're about halfway done, I believe. But yeah, that will take still a few... Oh, about a month to get those completed. Whereas the military goods factory is almost completed. One more day and it's gonna be done. Right, so is this... Oh, there we go, that's been completed. Modern nuclear medicine. Oh. What does that unlock? PET scan. Environment cost up to 2%. Okay. We might want to start improving the environment quality a little bit as well. Just to lower the health cost and all that sort of stuff. But that may be rather expensive. Actually, yeah, I'll take the agriculture from Brazil there. Also, I'm going to move you down to construct down that way. Actually, technically you can construct over there, so you can help both of them at the same time. At least in theory. And probably in practice as well. Okay, so how much are we making money from... Ooh, that did increase our exports by another 3 million-ish. Not bad. Also, how's the unemployment? Still only 3.8%. That's not too bad. So yeah, we are actually doing pretty good right now. How much are we... Oh, we're spending only 7 million for research as well, so we are making pretty good money out there. Of course, the production prices also jump up a fair bit, I'm pretty sure. Oh, right, yeah, they want some consumer goods again. Do we have... We got a little bit of stockpile there, I suppose, yeah. Selling most of it already, though. And you are offering more agriculture? I suppose I'll take it. Okay, now we got some of those completed. We'll see how big increase there's going to be in the production values. We're almost meeting demand now, so it's not bad. We're building over here as well. Okay, that's still going to take a little while. We'll probably keep the engineers down here for the time because most of this area has already been built up. I mean, we could oh, right, there's actually a little bit of room over there, and I believe we might need some more timber production. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up that. Not to mention, I'm going to build up some more rails down this way. And you know what? You guys are going to instead go there to help on that. Offering more agriculture. You know what? I'll take that. So I believe now we are... Yes, we got a bit extra agriculture production again. It's not a massive expenditure even if we didn't produce that ourselves, but I'd rather not be dependent on other people if I don't have to. In this, I mean, there's few things that we can't produce in our home country. Mainly, well, actually we are producing rubber here, but, well, uranium is going to be the only one that we kind of have to import. And of course we are, actually we are, well, not importing any rubber right now. We could actually build up another synthetic rubber. We got another one over there, don't we? Yeah, we do. I don't actually need any more agriculture, thank you. Oh, we got another 2 ships here. Right, let's send you to reserve. So, we got a total of, how many ships? 8. 8 ships. 3 of which are rather old. I suppose it's better than nothing. Right, well, we've got the industrial complex down here already. How is the... I need to keep an eye on the unemployment quite a bit, just to make sure that we don't let it go too far down. And then in the meanwhile, actually, the missile concept is not far away either. Yeah, we'll get the military production level up soon. Actually, did we get anything that we could sell to, say, Mexico? No? So what about Peru? Do you still not want the missile concepts? Presumably not. Nope, it was rejected. Okay, you know what? Let me try something here. I'm gonna pause for a moment. Put that, and then you're gonna give me a total amount of 300 million. Come on. You want it. There we go. Now they took it. Is there anything that we could sell to... No, there's nothing that I can sell to Brazil. What about Argentina? Well, you don't have money, so I'm trying to sell to you is probably a bit pointless. I guess we have nothing to sell to United States. I mean, we haven't gotten a lot of... Well, actually, no, we did get the medical stuff. But I suppose no one really wants it from us. What about China? No, you got a lot of things, but you don't want any of mine. And I believe that Germany is still basically out of money. Yeah, more or less. They got population 270 million. And yeah, they don't have a lot of cash right now at hand. Fair enough, I suppose. Okay, so we completed all of that. Let's have a look at the effect on unemployment. Still 3.9, not too bad. And ooh, we don't actually meet our production demand here quite yet. I mean, we could always just buy as needed. It's not that bad, like, it's a relatively small expenditure still. $10,000 per day, okay, yeah. That is rather small. Electricity is starting to be a bit higher expenditure, though. Problem is, what are we going to build? We could build up coal power. Actually, this is something that... Well, we've still got pretty high stockpile of the metal ore, so we can probably let this go on for a little bit longer. But we do have another ore mine down here that we can activate just like that. And get more production. It's just the production cost for us, it's just so massive compared to the market price that it's not really worthy. Right, and brachytherapy... What's this? Right, this went to the PET scan. But yeah, superconductivity theories is actually very useful. Then we can get the magnesium meters in... Well, we'll probably start on the military production level. We may need to slow down our research a little bit to get that one going without bankruptcy. And then we can keep going towards the industrial infrastructure upgrade, and then commercial computers would be pretty handy. Education system, education cost goes up, research efficiency goes up as well. Yeah, there's quite a few things that would be unlocked by this. Actually, urban renewal wouldn't be bad either. And then there's multiple levels of this, which will increase... Oh, law enforcement rating goes up. Ah. Interesting. That would allow us to save us a lot bit money on that front. I mean, we are spending 10 million on infrastructure, then 9 on healthcare, and another 5 in education. And those are the 3 biggest expenditures in the social spending. Total expenditures... Well, production is about half of what we have expenditures, and research is about 10%. And then social services and facilities are starting to be rather large as well. There we go, we got the research. Is there any new medical? There is actually that one. I'll put that into the queue. So how much are we spending on research right now? Let's have a look. It's not any more than it was before, okay. I suppose it is a long research, so the price isn't all that high. And that's a bit of a saving grace, I suppose. And the threat is still going up and down. Oh, right, So can we afford... I suppose we could afford building a bit more around here. Or including another set of timber production down here. Because it is bloody cheap. Although that doesn't actually allow us to have a lot of them. We do need to start improving our petroleum production though. I have suspect that, yeah, we're running a bit low. Although the problem is there's not a lot of good places around here. I mean, there might be some around this portion. Although we've already built up most of that. No, I'll just build up there. Where's the motorized engineers? There you are. Go construct that. It's gonna cost a fair bit, but it will be worth it in the long run. Just so that we can make sure that we still have the oil that we need. Although we are losing money rather rapidly right now, but it's all the construction that we're doing. It's not gonna last forever. Still got a pretty good stockpile of rubber though. How long can we sustain this for? 3 years? Alright then. But we seem to be out of time for this episode, so for the next episode we'll probably, well, we'll get the early missile prototypes and, well, we'll probably get up to the superconductivity theories or something like that, so there's going to be a bit of a time skip unless something interesting happens in the meanwhile. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.